Hello, my dear children. Welcome back to the social science class. Let us continue with the first chapter in history. So far in this lesson, that is Christianity and Islam, you have learnt about the origin of Christianity, life and teachings of Jesus Christ, the spread of Christianity, the contributions of Christianity, and the various sects, that is, two main groups in Christianity. In today's class, let us study about the second important religion that is followed throughout the world, that is Islam. This religion actually originated in Arabia, which is a peninsula in West Asia. It is basically a desert, and desert, children, it is not suitable for agriculture. Thus, the Arabians migrated to fertile lands and settled in places where water was available. Such places were Mecca and Medina. In the beginning, the Arabs know they worshipped many objects of nature. Whatever is found in the nature, they worshipped stones, trees, and even streams as God. In Mecca, the stone of Kaaba and other 360 idols were worshipped by them. This was considered to be one of the most important religious places. So it was during this time only we get to know about Muhammad Paigambar. So he is considered as the founder of Islam. Muhammad Paigambar was born in the year 570 CE at Mecca. His parents were Abdullah and Amina. So when he was very small, he lost his parents. Therefore, he was brought up by his uncle. He was a shepherd in the beginning, and later he started visiting Mecca and Syria for business purposes. There in Mecca, he was introduced to a rich widow by name Khadija and was employed by her. Later, he got married to her. They had two sons and four daughters. When Muhammad traveled to different places for textile business, he was impressed by the simplicity and the monotheism of Christianity and Jewish religions. Christianity, we studied earlier in the first part of this chapter, they worshipped only one God, okay, and they believed that Jesus Christ was the founder. Therefore, he thought that this was better than the polytheism of the Arabs. The Arabs, poly means what? Many. They were worshipping many God. So he was impressed by Christianity and the Jewish religions. So he started meditating deeply for long hours on Mount Hira in order to find remedies or solutions for the social and cultural shortcomings of the Arab people. And after much prayer and meditation, he achieved enlightenment. He felt the presence of God. He was called as the messenger of the God by the people. Soon his principles became very popular among the people and many became his disciples. When he was in deep meditation, he used to share his messages with his disciples. Disciples means followers. They were considered as the messages of God. Okay, the followers, they believed that whatever messages Muhammad Paigambar conveyed, it was from God. And such collection of messages were later published. They were all compiled and published later. This is known as the Holy Book. Which is the Holy Book of the Muslims? Yes, that is Quran. Later, Paigambar started preaching his principles in Mecca. When he opposed polytheism strongly, that is, worshipping God in different forms. Okay, as I told you, poly means many. So when the people were opposed, okay, they got very angry. The people of Mecca, they were so angry on him that they made a plan to murder him. He traveled from Mecca to Medina when he came to know about what the people were conspiring against him, that is, in the year 622 CE. This incident is known as Hijra, that is, the departure, and the Muslims reckon this as Hijri era or Hijra, that is, Islamic lunar calendar is based on Hijra. So the plight of Muhammad from Mecca to Medina took place in the year 622 CE. The people of Medina, they welcomed him and they followed his principles. After 8 years, there was a war between Mecca and Medina, and the people of Medina defeated the people of Mecca. Paigambar came back to Mecca. At that time, the people accepted him and also his teachings. Finally, they became the followers of the religion propagated by Paigambar. Gradually, we see that his principles spread all over the Arab region. Paigambar died in the year 632 CE. Now, let's understand about the teachings of Islam. Islam means submission of oneself before the God, that is, offering oneself to God, and Muslim means the follower of God. So, the teachings of Islam are: first one, God is one, only one God we are having. A simple prayer is enough to win the heart of the God. So, to please God, you need not do all extraordinary things, just a simple prayer is enough. Secondly, one should lead an honest and principled life and should keep away from all the bad habits. See, children, not only Islam, even the other religions also, what do they teach the people? To lead a good moral life, to be honest, and to lead a life with good principles, to be away from all kinds of evils or bad habits. Thirdly, one should have respect for women and compassion for the poor and the weak. They said even you need to respect women and you have to show pity and be kind and compassionate towards the poor and the weak. Now let's understand about what are the important rituals that an Muslim has to follow. So Islam follows 5 important rituals. What are they? First one, Kalima. Kalima means belief only in Allah and Muhammad as his prophet. Secondly, Namaz. Prayer for Allah 5 times a day. Thirdly, Roza. Fasting in the month of Ramzan. Fourth, Zakat. Definite sum to be spared in the income to give to the poor, that is helping the poor people. And the fifth one is Hajj, that is pilgrimage to Mecca once at least in lifetime. So these are the 5 rituals that every Muslim is supposed to follow. Let us now understand about the expansion of Islam. After the death of Muhammad Paigambar, the caliphs took over the responsibility of promoting and spreading this new religion, that is Islam. The caliphs are known as the successors of Paigambar. With the sincere efforts of the caliphs, Islam spread from Spain to India within a century. And what was the reason for such a fast growth? First, simplicity of Islam. People felt that this religion was quite simple. Second, efforts of the caliphs to spread Islam. The caliphs took a lot of trouble and interest to spread Islam. Third, devotion of Muslims. Muslims were quite devoted towards their religion. Fourth, religious interest of sultans. Even the kings showed interest in the spread of this religion. And the last point, conducive political situation. Even the political situation in different countries, it accepted this new religion. The situation was such that this new religion was welcomed. Now let us learn about the contributions of Islam. After accepting Islam, Arabs have been known for the following contributions. The first one, medicine for measles and other diseases and books on medicine. Okay, they were able to find out medicine for some incurable diseases like measles, and even books were written on them. Secondly, new inventions in science and mathematics. With the spread of education, new inventions and all took place. Thirdly, the spread of knowledge built by medieval Arab and Persia in the field of geography and astronomy to other parts of the world. So, what knowledge they had, that was spread, that is, in the field of geography and astronomy and all, it was spread to other parts of the world. Lastly, we see that Islam influenced the art and architecture, the monuments, the buildings, the style in which they built. It could be seen in countries like Roman, Byzantine, and the Persian empires. Lastly, let us understand about the different sects in Islam. Like other religion, many sects or many groups are found even in Islam. The most important among them are Shia and Sunni. The successors of Muhammad Paigambar, as I already told you, they were known as caliphs. They became the religious and political leaders of Islam after Muhammad Paigambar, and Abu Bakr was the first caliph. So, with this, I end this topic, children, that is Christianity and Islam. Hope you have understood the lesson. Thank you. Take care.